What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Anthony. Welcome to another episode of Mood 24/7.
What's up, everybody? It's Christina.
And it's your girl Raquel Mornings. The other day we saw a tweet regarding Jill Scott's size and how she wasn't attractive. I honestly think that is so disgusting. Honestly and truly, like I can't even. What is your thoughts? I can't talk.
This man really tweet. He didn't say anything about her size, but everybody is assuming. Well, I'm not going to assume. Everybody is saying that
Yeah.
it is about her size because what is the reason you saying? Do people really find Jill Scott attractive? You only saying this because of her weight.
Yeah. But is that really news? Like, men have been doing that for centuries, acting like just because you're a plus size woman that you're not attractive, or it like they can't fathom, I guess, being sexually attracted to a plus size woman.
Everybody want plus size woman qualities, but don't really want a plus size woman.
Jordan, what are the qualities? Wait, Jordan, what are the qualities?
You these that they want all that, but they don't really want, you know.
What is like mind blowing to me is not about the fact that people are saying this. Like, I mean, that's just people in general. Oh, whatever. But what's mind blowing to me is that a lot of these people that like to say stuff in public are the same people that'll be in someone's DMs to another big girl doing you get what I'm saying? They're in the DMs trying to talk to her or whatever the case may be, but you don't want to talk to her in public, like you have an issue in public.
Be trying to play the BBWs on the low, but you be choosing on the low.
That's what
my
irritates
tea. I was about to sip it, but
that's what irritates me, honestly and truly. The fact that this is even a question. Jill Scott is a beautiful woman from head to toe, wonderful, one of the greatest jazz singers, and so much more. And it's just ridiculous that because of her size, she's not considered to be attractive. Like, honestly, she could eat half of these Instagram models out here.
And could. And then the crazy thing about it was that he thought everybody was going to back him. And once people didn't, then he went back and tried to apologize for it.
It's always them blue check. That halfway got they blue check. Think they valid to say something and think somebody gonna back them. That's what he thought.
To me, I think this is ridiculous as far as it goes for size. I mean, I get you like what you like. If you like them skinny, that's your thing. No problem. If you like them tall, you like them short, that's your thing. No problem. But you do not see me out here bashing everyone who's not what I like or what I prefer. Like, okay, let's say I like them tall. I was raised around tall men. That's what I'm used to. So that's what I'm going to want naturally. So I want a tall guy, but I'm not out here, disrespecting guys that are not tall, that are not, 6 feet, tall people, however
6 feet, 7 feet. 6 feet is too short.
I mean, 6 feet and up is what I was saying, but I'm not out here disrespecting the general man. I'm not saying, oh, this person's too that, this person's too that. Like, no. And I talked to some short guys. I mean, it didn't work out because we didn't want to, but I mean, I've talked to some short guys and they've treated me right. They've been nice. They liked me, whole 9 yards.
Call me Jacob Lattimore because I like them all.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done.
Black, Asian, big, small, tall.
I'm so done. I mean, I just feel like this whole thing about weight is ridiculous. No, like, honestly, I know I almost said race.
Keely, you didn't move to another topic that we haven't even discussed.
Right. No, but the whole thing about weight, like, honestly, I feel like that's stupid. It's juvenile. Get over yourself. I mean, and like Jordan was saying, you want all the qualities of a big woman, but you don't want a big woman. How that works? How you want chest, but without the stomach?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, but at the same time,
and clean and wash everything.
I mean, For instance, they talk about Lizzo all the time, and that's just ridiculous. The fact that like she can't even be normal. They're commenting in her
Now,
Instagram.
now, I love Lizzo. That's my girl. But I will say she had showed up at this basketball game in this outfit where her whole butt was showing. I'm sorry, big skinny white black little. That was too much.
That's
But the
more of an
thing is,
award show type of outfit, I will
I
say.
know I say club outfit, not even awards. I say club. But the thing is,
Yeah.
what's bad is how they got on Lizzo for wearing that outfit. Now,
Was
if
not
it
how they
was
would have got on
Rihanna,
or saw how you
it,
say her name, Saweetie or something.
yeah, if it was
If it was
Sweetie
her, they wouldn't have said nothing.
or Rihanna, it wouldn't have been a big of a deal. It would have been tens all across the board, hard
Yeah,
eyes
Literally.
everywhere.
bad age. That's what they would have said. Instead of like, I mean, she can post a twerking video and they would post throw ups in her comments. I feel like that's major disrespect. If
They
you
would
don't
post
like
what?
what you see, unfollow her.
You
The
said post
throwing up
throw up.
faces.
Oh, throw
The
up.
throwing
Throw,
up ones were like,
yeah.
that. Just unfollow her. Don't support her. Like, let her be. That's all I'm saying. I feel like it's just so disrespectful. This thing about
Yeah.
weight is ridiculous. It's overdue. It's dumb. It's ridiculous.
I
It's
feel like as
juvenile.
long as you're healthy, it really doesn't matter.
Thank you. And let me be clear on this one. Let me be so clear on this one. You can be big and healthy for those of you who don't know.
Yes, you
Okay?
can.
Not everybody is meant to be a size 2.
Jordan, are you big and healthy?
Big and hardy.
I'm done. I'm done. Not Hardy. But yeah, because like I know growing up, I like played every sport underneath the sun except for softball. I like bounced around from soccer, tennis,
Played
basketball,
soccer.
you name it. Like honestly,
I played
um,
basketball, but I was trash.
Oh,
um,
y'all was athletic. The cafeteria was my sport.
I'm crying. But what would annoy me the most is when people were like I was a cheerleader and people would be like, "You cheer?" Yeah,
Yeah.
I cheer, and I'm a damn good one at that. Like
See,
honestly,
they tried to be funny with that comment
they
Yeah.
really did. No, I don't doubt that
because
at all.
that's the same as I remember. I forgot who it was, but they said they were a vegetarian, but they was on the big side, and it was like vegetarian. I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't funny, but they like, how you gonna be a vegetarian and
Oh, they said that?
No, they didn't
Oh,
say
you're
that,
saying
but
it was like
that's
that.
what.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I mean, that was annoying. But what was even more satisfaction, whatever, satisfying. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. What was even more satisfying about that is when I got out there and I did my thing, and they were like, "You're good." Yes, I'm good. Okay, I'm
Keely was out
great,
there bringing it on.
phenomenal. Period. Period. I was the Clovers, baby. No, but
I
on
was
like
just
a
gonna
real
ask you
note,
which one was you.
the Clovers, you
I
gotta
could say,
ask.
I hope you wasn't bringing on all or nothing with the chest bumps.
Oh, they were doing that. No, but that would just like annoy me the most. Like that would it.
Yeah,
Just because the person does not mean anything. So I'm just
I
gonna.
remember the first time somebody had said something about my weight. It was when I was in school. I was in like middle school, and I was up at the board. We had a substitute, and I was up at the board writing something on the board, writing some answer. And some girl, she was in the back. She was like, "Ooh, I hope I never get that big." And she said it loud for the whole class to hear it. And I was like,
Wow.
"Well, hello, insecurities. How are you?"
Do you hear me? I mean, I can't even remember the first time because it was just so often. Like,
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your face. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your face.
oh, I'm sorry, Keely, I interrupted you.
No. I'm listening. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Whose face was you laughing at?
Yours.
Yours.
I didn't know what face. I'm tired. I'm sorry, but I don't remember like the first thing, but like it was just it occurred so often, and that's where
Yeah.
all the high school was evil. High school, elementary was evil.
Oh
That's
yeah.
where most of it came from.
Yeah.
Actually,
I would
for
have
me, it got better in high school because I hit puberty and I started to fill out. So it was, but like
I would
elementary school,
say
middle school, the
towards the
bullying
end of
was
high school, it got better, but like
freshman year high school, yeah. But sophomore year, because sophomore year, junior year is kind of when I found theater. So I started to come into myself a little bit more. So that made it, a little bit better. But
mm,
I get what you're saying. Freshman year,
ooh,
sophomore year,
that's
high
hard.
school,
I
not
think
college, high school.
ooh. I think my it's been like I've been like, a little thickums. Like, okay, my dad is 6'7", so there's no way I was gonna be like super skinny and all that
same.
great stuff. Like, he's a big
Same.
man. Like there's just no way that it was gonna work like that.
Big and tall.
So I mean, kind of all my life, I've always been taller than other kids. I like my growth spurt hit way before anybody else. So I was like 4'11" in the third grade, like overlooking everyone, like, "Hey, how's it going?" You know what I mean?
Same.
So I mean, that it's been early on, as far as I can remember, honestly and truly. I just as far as something that's like always stuck with me, I don't know. It'll probably be like little side comments, like people will be like, um, could you fit through there or something like that? And it's like you both
Oh yeah.
doing this or something
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? It'd be
Yeah.
like something stupid as far as that, oh, if we get trapped in here, well, good luck, Keely. Or no,
Hmm.
what would irk me? Oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
this is what would irk me is when I'm not going to call anyone ugly, but people with bad personalities that were not, like I said, I'm not going to call anyone ugly, but to the trade, you know what? There's just no way I can say this without
Beauty is in the
saying,
eye of the beholder.
yes,
Period.
um, to, to some people, this people wouldn't find certain people pretty. I'll say it like that. And it would be those that don't look that pretty to certain people that would always want to comment about my appearance. Like they would be like, "Oh, if you could pull a man," and I was like, "Do you even know who you're dating? Though you're dating someone no one else would date. That's the thing that would blow my mind. I'd be like, at least I have standards. Like, what do you have? you know." But that's just like that. That's the thing that would like irk me is like when people would try to throw that in my face, like, "Oh, if you ever da 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 da," or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honey, your man was in my DMs last night. I just didn't want to say it.
Oh,
I didn't want
And
to
do you
embarrass.
want a screenshot?
oh.
Exactly. So I mean, it would be situations like that, honestly and truly. And I have to say, my confidence now, confidence as far as it goes, when I truly like my whole entire life, I've always been like, yeah, I'm confident. Yeah, I'm confident. But I had no idea what confidence was until I
Yeah.
went to college. I'm gonna say that, and I'm stand by it 110%. Until I went to college, when I had
Yeah,
like people
college
walk
was
up
the
to me
greatest
Yeah.
of it
and
all.
be
I
like,
think
"I want
I
your
agree with that.
number."
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and people be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful." Slide in my DMs. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I agree with that. It wasn't really until like I got to college I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe I am kind of because that when you get to college, it's fair game for
I feel like
everybody."
that's when everybody started to get noticed for real.
Really does.
Like I want to say, like I was like kind of the outcast in high school. I didn't really get noticed for real. For then I got to college. I got
You met
people talking
me,
about
and it all popped off from there.
everybody talking about. Oh, you the good old chocolate. Me, me. I'm like, and I would tell them like, what do y'all see?
Because I don't
And
see
that was
what you
like,
see.
right, and that's how it is. And like, I hate to carry all that hurt from
Yes.
when I was younger, but it just sometimes it would
Hmm.
still dwell on you.
Yeah. No, that took me I would have to say a lot to understand and grab a hold on because like I was so used to like people coming to me and be like, "I like your friend." I had no problem at all, like being that third wheel. Like, you like my friend? Cool. We
Girl.
about to hook you up and da 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 and all this other stuff. And it was just
Don't
different
even,
when you
Don't
go to
even
college and people aren't coming to you as a friend
exactly.
anymore. So I
Don't
mean
even get
I
me
that
feel like
started.
that was the number one thing in high school. I feel
oh
like that.
most
I'm glad you brought that up.
no most
I feel like that
definitely.
was the number
I was
one.
always that friend. And you know what was even more crazier about that is like the whole time, I'm not kidding y'all. This is my life. I'm gonna be 110% honest. Like, I'm putting it all on the table. They would sit there and they would talk to me, flirt with me the whole 9 yards,
Just
whatever
to
the
get
case.
to the friend.
And
Hey,
then all of
hey.
a sudden they'd be like, "Oh, by the way, I like your friend," and I'd be like, "Then why weren't you talking to her?" That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, you could have been talking to her, but you're over here talking to me. Cool, no problem. Hook you up, and then when they stop talking, all of a sudden now you're still talking to me. You're still in my DMs talking about like, "How you doing?" Blah blah blah. I miss hanging out with you and blah blah blah.
How that work?
I'm second to nobody,
It
and I
don't.
mean
Huh.
that. I don't come second to you name it. I don't come second to it
Yeah.
because it doesn't work like that. I come first,
Absolute
and
foolishness.
that's it. Like that. That's the thing that used to irk me for real. Like, oh, that's transparency right there, y'all. Because y'all just that was one of my biggest insecurities. Though I went through high school, not like anybody really liked me. I mean, people outside of school really liked me. There was one guy that tried to talk to me, but that didn't really work out. So we just gonna move over there. Just gonna woo.
Well, y'all, we're gonna wrap this episode up. Um, Before we wrap up though, I did want to shout out one of my black businesses for the do-rags trap collections. Follow them. They
Yes,
got on here
sir.
design the do-rags. Also, wait, let me shout out my business real quick. Bearded Brothers. We restocking August 3rd. Oh, August 3rd, not August 30th. We got beard combs and we got beard oil back on the way. And period. Christina,
Af-
you up next. Go, go,
sp-
go, go.
Who's
Sponsored by Afro Creatives. We will definitely put the link to all
Period.
of these in the bio and on the little screen so you guys can see. Yeah.
Well, if that's the case,
Oh,
support these black businesses because some
y'all
case
see?
support these black businesses because supporting a black business is basically supporting yourself.
Period.
So thank you for watching Mood 24/7. We love,
Bye,
love,
y'all.
love doing this for you guys. Peace.